evening. So we'll talk about that. I'll be sharing those eyewitness reports with you very shortly. But let's start off with a bit of a warning and an advice. Please, when you call the radio station, it's very helpful for us and for you to have your radio set turned down, particularly the volume. That's what I'm making reference to. So turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And very importantly, please make your comments civil. Now, in the same guise and the same vein, we know that when people are telling us what they saw, they are likely speaking from their vantage point. So if you have superior information to anything that was going to be said here on the program, it is imperative that you should call, all right, and corroborate or disavow any said report on the program. Please, it's very important that you do so.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
So 017-923-0002, 0817923-0007, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0007. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you will find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X. Please do well once again to use those platforms. We want to encourage you, continuously, send us your views, to follow and indeed interact and engage with us on that post on that page. Michael is speaking to us from Burukiri. Michael, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Sajid.
Good morning. Welcome.
That song you played, your intro song, is it by Madonna?
No, Sinead O'Connor.
Okay. Sometimes when you play this kind of song, so they tell us the artist, somebody no really think about it.
I will try to do that, please.
Thank you. Good. My eyewitness report, most of the roundabouts are getting really bad. There's one at Edgy. Do you know the one that ordinary road off somebody?
Okay.
Before Edgy, before that Edgy show.
Oh yeah.
That one is bad. If you are going to Iwofe now, like
but that's a very wide roundabout. In fact, that was one of the best roundabout because it takes you off the Transamadi, taking you to Buloma area. Yeah. How come it's bad?
That one that had that elephant now.
Yes. The decorations. Oh yes.
Now, if you are going to eat slaughter, that side is very bad. It's deep and it's costing you. There's another one again. If you are going to the school, it's bad. Also bad. Very terrible potholes. It's at night if you don't have a good car light.
Headlights.
Good what they call car lighting. You fall into a ditch. Then this morning earlier to 5 when I drove back, most of the street lights are still not working. In fact, on top of my one flyover, it's as dark as the forest.
Wow.
I drove down. Yes, the street light, the solar powered lights they installed ended at just as you're about to climb the bridge. That's where the solar panel light ends and it has been the light for some weeks now. Creek Road is dark. The whole of Creek Road before the healthcare center, that's really where you see light. I tell you that the solar powered light, they don't illuminate enough.
Yes, yeah. You. I think you and somebody else made that complaint about the illumination of the light not being good.
Looking up and see that the lights are on. The light doesn't spread to the ground. You can't see very well. It's not light. It's not fancy. So I don't know whether it's River State Government or NGDC. They should do something better than this.
Okay.
Dude, if you go to LNG, their lights are very bright.
Yep.
You can
the Eastern Bypass area all the way down, like you're going Marine Base. The lighting there is very good. It really is good.
Yeah, but if you come to Europe, opposite the medical center, the lights are very poor. The power so that the power visual light. I'm poor, nothing to write on my back.
Okay, all right,
Mike.
Mike.
Do something better than this.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. Ibiso is speaking to us from Audley Road. He has been on the line for 2 minutes. Thank you for your patience. Go on, Ibiso.
What's up, Port Harcourt?
Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning, Ibiso.
Yes, that's how we shout it in Lagos.
That's what's up, Lagos.
I'm just thinking of weather, about how Jetta is to look like in this kind of weather. Okay, my eyewitness report is this new flyover. Now, under, you see that they started pouring refuse here. Small, after we talk to the refuse down. These are all the authority to move away and clear that place and put a law there. And secondly, something happened yesterday at Rumokoro about Keke drivers and the youth.
Yes, it was in the news. Yes.
It's not a welcome development.
It really isn't.
Because if people are trading there, people are using that mix to their house. But that area linked to different areas in that Rumaholo. If such thing is going on, it's not only you that will suffer it. The old men that are coming back from market, the men that are coming back from work, different people will suffer it in different ways. Now, one of the youth president of True was saying some people collect money from morning to 4 o'clock in the evening, but it's about 900 naira or so. Now, after that time, if you don't turn again to collect money from the Keke people from that time till maybe 10 o'clock in the night, you now want to ask a question. This youth body, this money that they're taking, are they using to develop the community?
So your guests are good at mine because that's what they've been arguing for years now. Braid is in Ogini back. Braid, good morning to you, please. I have a minute and 30 seconds for you.
Good morning.
Jude.
Yes, my eyewitness report is Sports Institute Isaka. Sports Institute Isaka, I think, has been used for a very long time. And that is a very good economic value to the state.
Okay.
And right now, as I speak with you, go and see the Sports Institute that brings people from far and near to Isaka, here in River State. And right now, cockroach, rats, reptiles, they are the ones that are taking over that institute. I am appealing to the executive governor of River State, let him go and inspect that sports institute by himself and quickly look out for what he's going to do to upgrade that place and bring it to limelight. And also, the alarming jetty. Look, sports institute from Makoba to Isaka is not up to 5 kilometers. And it's just water that comes across. Bridge can be close to that institute Isaka. And something reasonable can be done. And it will enhance good living, hospitality, job creation, good tourism.
Okay.
Tourist center.
All right. We have to go on a break now, but yes, it's a definite concern.
My people. Una sabi
Report. Every Wednesday from 9 till 10 o'clock, we tend to get the feel of the city and indeed of the state, that is Rivers. My name is Jude Omame, and we're going back to the various platforms we have to engage with you. You are now a mobile journalist. You will be telling us what you've been observing in and around the state in the past days, weeks, or even months. Things that you think are pertinent for the general public to be made aware of.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003. Once again, these are the phone lines: 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram available on 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Then at Nigeria Info PH, is where you find us on Facebook and on X. On Facebook right now, Victor Onuchuku is making or has made a comment, and his comment reads: the street lights in Rukbaku along Eneka Road, very good. It's 100% plus one useful. At least when there is no public power, there will definitely be solar power. I want to use this opportunity to say RIP to one of the radio broadcasters in Abuja that was killed by a truck. Onuchuku victory. All right, thank you very much. Ibiso is back, and he's once again on Odili Road. Ibiso, good morning to you, please.
Yes. So here's what I was saying. You know, this thing is not setting a good, giving the states or the local government a good name. I want the local government authority, the chiefs, the security, to bring every party together and to know how to address this issue. Because these people are driving this keke. Maybe they are driving on higher purchase, or they are giving the owners money every day. So can you imagine a keke will be spent like 2,000 naira a day? Now that money that they are paying, when they want to load, they will still pay. So the government should address this because anything that leads to fracas, God forbid, one life will go and it will disturb the economic this thing there in the area. Always saying violence is not good, and you're always saying that not good, you don't practice it. The local government chairman should call the CDC, the youth body, the chiefs and the police to this union to address this issue before this thing gets around. Because yesterday they are bringing bottle, bringing out market.
That's terrible.
So, this is not only for the different areas. My question is: this youth body, what are they using this money to do? Is it to go and sit down and shop cards? The community, as you say, are represented. Are they benefiting from this money you're taking?
Well, that's the question. That's the question a lot of people have been asking for years. And they'll tell you, yes, there are certain things in the community that they use this.
Not what they are doing. They are doing anything with the money. And the government should address this issue because this thing is getting out of hand.
Okay.
Yesterday.
All right, thank you very much.
The next action will happen.
All right,
the government should address this issue, please.
Thank you very much, Ibi. So once again, the numbers to call 08179230007, 08179230003. Once again, 08179230007, 08179230003. Use those numbers and we'll be pleased to get to hear your reports. Now, I did tell you that some stories were sent to me yesterday. In fact, I received a call from a young lady who said she escaped the infamous One Chance scenario. She was in a bus somewhere along Ada George, all right, coming from Pepperoni down to location. Now, whilst they were in transit, getting close to the area called Akania. I don't know how many of you know that area, but it's a curve. Right, it's a curve from on that Ada George Road. Okay, after you pass the Pepperoni region. Anyway, so while she was there, she was in a minibus, the popular keke boss. And then the driver, makes a very funny statement that, please, who knows where Wazobia is? And then she sat in front, and the other people were behind. And then someone said, no, in their location. So when you reach location junction, just go small, you go see him. And then he starts to say, that somebody left a bag in his vehicle yesterday, and the bag had a lot of money, dollars, pounds, and naira, that he wants to go and drop it there so that they can announce it on the radio. And she said immediately her gut feeling told her, this is not it. Calm down. Immediately, she didn't stop her. She didn't get to her stop. She just told them, driver, please stop. No. So they were trying to get her to join the conversation. She just, please, just stop me here. Stop me here. I know when I heard the story, I said you should have raised an alarm if you were suspicious. If you were, and there have been similar occurrences like this, how they try to get people involved in the conversation, they let them, in quotes, put their mouths, and then, as they're trying to, judge a matter, the person finds himself either hypnotized or drugged. Anything to distract you, or maybe even pilfer from your pocket or your wallet. So please be advised. Charles is speaking to us from Bonny Island. We have Hector in Ogbogoro as well. Charles, go on, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Yeah, dude, I gave you assignment last week of any project in Bonny that has been commissioned since 1999 by the state government. There's none. Dude, the Baningo Danjumbo bridge is still down. We went for village for Christmas and people are suffering. Dude, the coverage that connect Akiama and the late days is still down since August last year. Nobody's talking about it. This is Bonny Main Town. Dude, for almost a year now, the local government chairman brought down the health center in Greens in Wama. She has started something, but it's too slow. And I tell it's running out. Who knows what the politics is coming about? What should go back to the council? What happened to the health center? Dude, this kingdom have a lot of money. But when it comes to development, you cannot find the government anywhere. Well, we also say thank you to the local. I won't say thank you because it's our duty. The New Jerusalem road has been completed. It should open it for people to use. We can't suffer the charges.
All right, thank you very much, Charles from Bonny Island. Hector's in Ogbogoro. Hector, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Hugh.
Good morning, please. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you. What happened tomorrow houses 2 days ago? I not subscribe to violence. I never in support of violence, but sometimes I think violence also solves certain problems. You see, the community people, it is not only in that Tomokoro houses, it happens everywhere in Obiakpo and Port Harcourt as a whole. The community youth, just like one person that has, what do they do with this money? Nothing. And they will just, increase price, fees price. And do you know that, Duke, at the end, it is you and me, the commuters, that suffer the brand. Because the keke drivers, the taxi drivers, will, levy it back on the commuters. And sometimes, because of we don't know, we are ignorant, we will be blaming the drivers. Why are they increasing transportation fare anyhow? Why are they just increasing it like that? But we will never know that it is the community youth that is causing this thing. Just like the areas I live, the Ogbogoro, in Karaja, if you are taking keke from Karaja to Cornerstone, imagine they are collecting 250 for just how many? It's not even up to 5 minute drive. Yes, we understand that the road is bad.
Yes.
But the keke drivers did not pay that fee because the road is bad. They raise it because the community
are extorting
them.
Okay.
And the only way they can react is through violence. No, violence is
once again, violence is not the only way. Hector, I'm sorry, we have to take a call from Robin in a chair who's been waiting. But violence is not the only way to respond. Robin, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, welcome.
Yes. Dude, there is a road that's in a chain, precisely Igbo chain. And each time I call, I always say I go to visit my senior friend, which I did this past Sunday.
Okay.
We was celebrating the many parties, so I passed through that road to go see. From Igbo Junction there, where you see bikes and keke, advance to Chokuchu, and the bike running through to Abaro, they call it Abaro, you go to this road to the Omakono, Chokuta, Muchuko, Ikwengo, then you get to Igbo, the express. Dude, this is ridiculous. All this shouting and quarreling, papa and son, and it doesn't mean anything to me. Why has the governor failed to send someone through that road? The hailing now, because the water is dry, what happened there is dust. The air captivity in that area is huge. And the River State government is getting accruing funds from the Federation, 13% derivation, as a result of the oil wells around that area. Between Mebile 1, Mebile 2, Mebile 3, they have well over 50 oil wells. Dude, come over, go there and investigate, find out. What are these people doing? Governance is about the people. Not sitting in the government house. Not this matter and all the things they are doing to distract our attention as people cannot. We don't have time to ask them questions. How many are coming to River State in the month of December? Do we know? Nobody is talking to us. The government should go there and fix that area. Expand Port Harcourt. Open up to Port Harcourt. Then the road for the junction getting through the bureaucracy that people have been killed, women raped, and a lot of things have happened. Is that motors are passing through that place? They should go there. It will not cost the state government more than 100 million to put that place in order. Then coming to my village, Oshiboko, and I know that is good. Do you know that the bridge that traversed to my village was constructed by my village?
By your village? When was it? When was this done?
The bridge was built after 6 years. It should have about 6-7 years now.
Okay.
My village, money accrued to my village from Arada, former NDPR. It was from there they used the money to build the road that government is supposed to build. Local government is nowhere apart from the dance with him in my playground in Oshiboko. It came the first time.
You danced with him? Okay. At least you danced.
Yes, he's a friend, he's a brother. My junior secondary school. Nothing will have benefited. The other time I had the second chairs in primary school. What is chair got to do when you don't have access? No drinking water, no nothing.
Well, this is your friend. Since you say he is, have you tried to write letters to him? Have you tried to draw his ear and his eyes to what's going on in Oshiboko?
The young man does not pick phone calls anymore. When they are through, he got in there. Doesn't pick my phone anymore.
He doesn't.
My name is Obimanja the farmer. He's listening to me anywhere. They will tell him. I'm a crap in a where I come from. He doesn't pick phone calls anymore. I don't want to go to those issues, but I'm stopping this way. Let the world know. How can a community, money meant to develop the community, human capital development, they are not used in building that which would have trained more than 20 graduates up to masters in different disciplines. Is it right? Meanwhile, we are a whole community to oil multinational that has water refinery.
All right, Robin.
Dude, let me know that call.
Thank you very much. Yes, please.
That roundabout at the group are there that goes to Neka. There's a chairman in the local government area. They should go and fill that place. Not fighting with the governor they are fighting. They should go and fill the place. Let them not kill people. Let Taka not fall there. Because this is January, they will begin to write letters and collect money revenue from those businesses in that area. Good morning, Jude. God remain blessed.
All right, thank you very much, Robin, for Meche. Impassioned indeed. Okay, let's get to WhatsApp now. Read your messages. Sorry, I'm not ignoring them, but we have to take as many calls as possible. Also on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH. At Nigeria Info PH. Good morning. Barawa Victor, my eyewitness report is on the government secondary school GSS Sogo in Kana, River State. That's Kana local government area, by the way. The school is completely bad and needs total renovation. All right. Apparently sends a video. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the video, but thank you very much, Victor. I wish the River State government should start covering up the potholes this dry season. Stadium Road, Eliozo Airport Roads, Rumokoro Road, etc. Cover up open manholes and open up the under the flyovers. Remove the iron bars that are being stolen. Remove blockages and free the place of lunatics and bad guys. Yes. Good morning, Jude. Lawrence the Light from a chair. My eyewitness report is on the bad state of Isu, Akpoko, Umatoro to Okehi Road. Armed robbers are using that terrible nature to carry out their activities. Secondly, please, we are begging Dr. Obinayao to help us finish Akpoko Health Center. He started. That project will help our women and our children. Anything health center is a huge benefit to wherever it is located. And I mean huge benefit. Let me share this. You see, some of those primary health centers that were built about 15 years ago or a decade ago, I would say 15, during the Amici administration, were so helpful. I had friends whose wives were rushed to those primary health centers the dead of the night. Dead of the night, so that they could have their baby. There were complications. Alu here, the primary health center in Alu. Now imagine these health centers were working in Akpoko. Imagine if they were there in Buguma, in Degema. I think Degema was another place that was mentioned last year, where a lot of people complained that no health facility, that if anything is serious, they have to rush them through the Choba Bridge to UPTH. And that really, see, when we hear this kind of stories, the idea for this program is so that those who are sat down at tables, minuting and documenting, get to hear and feel the pains of the electorate, of the citizens. 9.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please, can you step away from your radio set, please?
I'm calling from Okene.
Okay. Go on, please.
My witness is on Okene police station, where the policemen are not using their private cars to chase kidnappers and armed robbers. Please, I want to call on the state government to please assist them with their operational vehicles so as to enable them to do their work effectively. Thank you.
Interesting. All right. In okay, it says the policemen are using their own personal vehicles to chase kidnappers. All right. They don't have operational vehicles. Let me write this down. It's a proper thing to do. Okay. Police station. Officers lacking operational vehicles. All right. Thank you very much for that report. On WhatsApp, Christian says, my witness report is the way scavengers are removing manholes on highways and becoming alarming. Imagine driving at night and suddenly your tire falls into the pit. We don't want to take laws into our hands, else we can waylay them and something disastrous will happen. Once again, when we had this conversation last year, I remember somebody suggested, look, those places, where particularly the vulnerable places along the major streets, the highways and stuff like that in Port Harcourt, all it takes is for the community. And the interesting about River City is that River City is filled with a lot of communities. Most people are standing and watch. That should first and foremost deter. But as the revelations were made yesterday, that the reason why this is continuing is because there is a sale point. If nobody was buying these manholes, right, they will not be stolen. So that means there's a sales point. There's a steel mill. And so it's imperative that the government and all government agencies impress upon those people, those businesses, to stop purchasing stolen items. Because many of those manhole covers have engraved identities on them. And if I'm not mistaken, manhole covers don't expire in 20 years or 30 years. It's not like, oh, they are showing a new pair of trousers. We don't want this old one. Then they go and throw it. They discard. They don't discard manhole covers. They don't. So, once again, you know who you need to press. Michael says, can you find out about the free government buses? Oh, because they have not been seen for days. Also, I'm appealing to the National Orientation Agency for consistent mass sensitization on parents and guardians through religious centers, open spaces and markets to educate their wards on the dangers of indecent activities and dresses prevalent among teens these days. The moral decadence is worsening by the day, Michael. Yeah. The buses provided by the state government to ease the cost of transportation as a result of fuel subsidy removal. 01792300003, 08179230007, 08179230003, 08179230007. Please use the numbers I just called in particular. That's the 08179230003 and 08179230007. All right, I'm getting complaints that the first number, that's the 002 number, apparently gets a dropped call occurrence whenever it's engaged. So please do bear with us. Please use 08179230003, 08179230007. Now, let's quickly rush down to WhatsApp now, shall we? All right. Sorry, to Facebook. I beg your pardon. Facebook and X at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. Breaded Me on Facebook says the dualized road coming from Omoku to Ahoda Expressway is very encouraging. From Omoku to Ahoda. Okay, that's inside Omoku where you have the flow station. All right, okay. All right. Is very encouraging, and we thank the government for it. At least we will get safe driving routes. Okay, all right. It's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. We all need safer routes, don't we? Indeed. All right. Good morning, Jude. I have observed that most of the metals covering trespassers and those displaying their wares close to the roads and the wire mesh or the new flyovers constructed by the Wike administration have been removed. It is defacing the flyovers. It's very bad. From Jeffrey. Well, who's taking them? Who's using them? And Jeffrey makes a great point. Even before they started being stolen, some people would go there and display their wares. They will hang it. Just see why. Where? Let's come and hang our puff, hang our ice cream, hang our whatever it is they want to sell. Once again, let's be very honest. The reason why people do these things is, I think, out of desperation, and two, proper orientation. They will do that in their own houses. So the only reason why they do it outside, because they think, oh, there's no other option for us, so we have to do it. Empathy, right, is called for in the carrying out of justice. But so also is equity. The problem a lot of Nigerians have is when they task individuals to go and enforce those things, they turn it to be an extortion drive. And people don't want that. People really do not want that. Anyway, so the final story I want to share with you before we wrap up, we have just about a minute now. I shared you the person who called me and said she escaped the one chancers, right? Okay, now, you know what eyewitness that was also sent to me yesterday had to do with the markets, particularly those who are trying to buy and sell meat. Now, the lady in question was saying, look, she knows that times are hard. Not everybody's buying meat, but she says she's observed that these days, some of the butchers, right, at the various slaughters, right, that they are now selling rotten meat. And I told her that's not possible. I can't agree with this, but this is just a report. No, that's not possible. But you should be, if you go to the market regularly, you should be able to smell that this meat is going bad. She said, Jude, they are selling rotten meat. They're selling rotten meat. But yes, sometimes they put the meat in the freezer over days, particularly over the weekend, because in some of the abattoirs, cattle is not being slaughtered on Saturday, I believe, Saturday into Sunday, right? So Monday to Friday. And then for those who don't make sales during the week, they keep their meat in cold rooms. So they keep cold rooms so that they can be preserved. But now, because of the cost of diesel, some of these places are not able to preserve the meat properly. So when you get to the market, you should pay very close attention that you may just be buying meat that is going bad or has gone bad. Once again, I think that's a pretty important thing. You should be able to smell it. You should. Anyway, my name is Jude. Thank you as always for sharing your report with us here on Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.